Welcome. Today will be a relaxing stream, the first I've maybe ever had. I've claimed to do relaxing streams here and there, and they always end up not relaxing, but this one will be the exception. We have a sleeping robot to carry us in to our factory. And the music. I mean, just listen to that music. Okay. So, where was I last time? I went ahead and I had a system to burn wood, turn it into coal, and then sell that coal. That same system also will generate blue flame, which is a stronger version of the red or yellow flame, which is then stored up. That blue flame combines with gosh dang something or other here. At this point, this system is so overrun to make something that I don't really have a use for yet, so that's why that system isn't working anymore. We come down to this side, and we have, it looks like, ooh, meteors. Yeah, meteors come down, flame comes down, coal exists, that all combines into copper. Copper comes down, combines with coal and flame to make silver. Silver comes over and combines with, well, I think it's yellow flame, silver, yellow flame, and coal to create wait, hold on. No, this is iron. It must be iron. That's the silver. And then we sell the silver finally for 72. Not bad. Okay. All right. So that's our whole system right now, I think, on this end. We have a couple other systems. We have one system here whose sole purpose in life is to combine air with magma or lava, turn that into stone. The stone then combines with these lucky blocks, turning into either ruby or gravel. Ruby's carried down here and sold. Gravel carried up here and sold. Gravel sells for cheap. Ruby sells for a lot. And then lastly, my last system, I believe, yeah, over here, your sole purpose is to create steam, I think, that travels up, turns into shooting star last minute, maybe, or something. You turn into something that then goes over here and turns into time. I did actually already have an idea for this one. Check out platinum. Ether. Okay, ether that then turns into time. I had a system in mind here where we take and sell exclusively time, because last time we did figure out how to use, I guess it would be pullers that can specifically grab an element, which in this case will be time. Last time, yes. Which in this case will be time. And then I could sell that time. And this should be pretty simple, I suppose. Although, how to sell this middle time? Let's see. So we could sell these on the edges, but then this middle part, what would I do for you? Belt up? Belt up. Yeah, right. You're right. Belt up. So we can sell these walls underneath these ones, and then this belt goes this way into a set of walls, which can then have their own pullers that do the same thing here. Pulling in specifically time on either end. Okay. Rotate. You, again, pull time. And we have a disassembler, we'll say, on either end of this. Okay. So time. Right. Rotate. This one. Puller. Specific for time. Good. And now, boom. Wait, one more thing. Time doesn't move on its own. Of course. So let's do, we need conveyor belts, and I'll have conveyors that go all the way into these. That should be fine. Oops. And then, yeah, we'll just do like this. This makes sense, right? Yeah, I could make it more efficient. I could make it more efficient by just going up one. I do have a tendency to build bigger, just to have like I don't know, a different visual. This actually does look visually pretty appealing, but I definitely could adjust it, you know, make it all very tight and more efficient that way, and then I can copy paste it easier for cheaper and so on. Which I should start trying to do eventually, but anyway. So now compendium. Oh wait, I guess I've already completed whatever mission I was doing here. Oh, didn't see you there. How long have you been standing there? Trigger a star shower and watch it through the end. Completed that objective. Yes, indeed. Which just speeds up the production, right? You're just going to be here every time then? Didn't you have machines to invent or something? I'm just waiting for the star shower. Oh, buddy. The four men just made one happen. Didn't you watch? No, I was working on my universal detector. Didn't detect the thousands of meteors that just flew through the sky. Can't we do another one? Just like my social batteries, these things take a long time to recharge. We should complete some block challenges then. W808 used to say that they make star showers happen quicker. Okay. Wait, who said that? W808, of course. Who's that? The legend. The best waka that ever lived, which are these robot characters. Wise, hardworking, employee of the month, every month. Haven't met them myself, but their teachings are well known around here. Right, I heard they disappeared. They're probably working on something, somewhere, in isolation. Right. Still, block challenges. I don't think we've breached the subject, boss. How about some teachings from a real legend? Yeah, they're calling themselves the real legend. Let's do it. Yeah, show me that. W8075, despite your reputation, I've grown to see you as a capable waka. Just aliens? Wait, they're not robots? But you shouldn't compare yourself to W808. No one should. Whatever they could do, I can also do. Disappear, for example. Watch. Jump. Gone. Gone they go. W808 would have disappeared with a better animation. Right. Legend this, legend that. Bunch of broken records is what they are. Trust me on that, boss. There are no legendary blocks, and no W808 either. Does that mean that, for some reason, okay, I've thought of these as robots, and I've also thought of them as like eternal beings or something, but they don't know, well, I guess you can't, because you didn't see the legendary blocks if they existed. Don't acknowledge that. Yes, I didn't. I actually really just didn't even read it. Anyway, time to learn about block challenges. Q Compendium. As you can see, I've added a challenge section at the bottom there. Right. Every element has a challenge that you can try to complete. Every element? There are various different ones depending on the block. And what do you gain by completing these challenges, you ask? For once, the answer isn't in the compendium. Here's our recent new friend, the Star Shower Bar. I told you earlier there was a way to fill it up faster, didn't I? Well, that's what block challenges are for. Every block challenge you complete makes the bar charge up slightly faster. Forever? Forever? Is it forever? You prove your mastery of the elements, and the universe favors you in a way. But all of this should be completely optional, of course. Me, I wouldn't bother. Yes, forever, I think? Oh, that's actually awesome. As for you, it's kind of your job to bother about those things, isn't it? Ain't we lucky to have you? Because I was going to say, like, completing a challenge just have a temporary little, like, pickup here would be not so interesting to me. But if it's a permanent, slight, tiny little boost, like a percentage or two, that's worth it. And now it's time to disappear once again. Oh, that's cool. Okay. If only I could disappear once and for all. Thanks. Sadly, work always finds me. And as for you, here's a special challenge in the form of an objective. Complete 10 block challenges. Right. So does it mean we'll get to see more star showers? Only if you stop rambling about these stupid legends. Everyone cares about the legendary blocks, and about W808. You, on the other hand, don't seem to care about anything. I do care about ways to skip work. It might be my greatest strength, actually. My greatest strength is curling. Give me a broom, and I can place a sliding stone anywhere. What? They have curling in this universe? What? Okay. Completed challenge. Fire. I've probably completed a bunch of them. Completed challenge. Water. Okay. Yep. Let them. Yep. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Come on. Another. Completed challenge. Earth. I was worried for more than a second there. I would say at least a few seconds there. All right. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I hope it's forever, because yeah, like even if it's just a slight boost. Completing a bunch of challenges, like maybe complete all the challenges, you get like 2 times the speed of it or 3 times the speed of it, something like that. I think that would be really good. Right. Wood completed. Look at it go. Look at it go. It's like snail times 2 these days. You can almost see it move in real time. Coal. Okay. Let's just open up the compendium here and see what we got. Well, it'll keep announcing them, I guess. Okay, so that's working efficiently. I suppose what I could do is build a way to get rid of excess in case I'm not using it. So let's say I go to disassembler here and I add one there. Now it'll delete those, but only if they stack up. So we have to have at least 2 at any given time. That feels like it makes enough sense. And it's going to be, how much does that sell for? 30? Let's compare that against copper. Holy cow, meteorite. Okay, I'm bleeding a lot, actually. I love to see it. You only delete them when they get to there, which is okay. So we should never have coal here stack up. But here, I would like as well to delete things that stack up. Let's grab a disassembler there. And then, I guess here as well, somewhere in here. Yeah, that seems like it makes enough sense. And then... this is actually a little tricky. I need to sell this element, I suppose. So let's do that. Let's sell... Well, actually, do I have to sell this element? I guess maybe it'd be better instead we'll say we might as well disassemble just like this one. How about that? Okay. So whenever these stack up too much, they're being sold, so that's fine. The coal is sold when it stacks up too much, but I probably could use a little faster selling because it's being produced almost as fast as it's selling at the moment. So we clear up a little space there. The meteorite as well could be being sold around as fast as it's selling. Okay, or might as well sell entropy. Might as well sell entropy. But don't I want to sell the? Isn't time a lot? Or hold on, where else? Entropy. Yeah, or you mean, is this entropy? Yeah, I always forget what this thing is. Anyway, so this is auto selling just fine on this end. You're doing fine on this end. You're doing fine selling the coal on this end. You're doing fine now, and you're doing fine. And this should be, yeah, this should be producing. I would think copper is going to be a lot less valuable than. What does this even turn into? Than this end stage. So I kind of want copper. Well, do I want copper to build up this much, though? I guess it's already not being used quite fast enough, so we'll do, like, one of these, I suppose. Okay, that'll work. That should be better. And then this also, this coal. Okay. Yeah, I probably could just make these systems a little tighter, but this should work fine for what I'm doing here. Sell a little bit of coal. Okay, good, good. This coal's selling fine. Okay, blue fire now. You got blue fire. Time is best money for early game, but you got blue fire now. Is blue fire worth that much? I am selling blue fire off, I think, reasonably enough. Problem is, let's see. Shouldn't this be yellow fire that I'm trying to combine in here? Or what's happening here? To make, oh, let's see. So to make that one, it is with energy by using, yeah, 2 different ones. So, right, tricky. I wonder if I put a seller here, if it will sell them unless they are yellow flame. Also, what are you? What are you doing there? Right, and then you need to be gotten rid of because you're blue, so that we can get the right things coming back in. Okay, yeah, gotta fix my systems a little bit. I don't think I need you to be there, though. Okay. So now when this turns yellow, it goes up here, combines, and then we get these things. And then otherwise, we just keep getting blue flame. Overmade yellow fire, yeah. I just don't know how it got up here. I must have put it there at some point, because otherwise it wouldn't have gone there. Okay. Good. Blues coming down. This turning into time and being sold. We have a lot of money. I guess I should... Do I have anything else that I can buy machinery-wise? No. So my current objective... Oh! Here we go again. What is it you need, boss? Completed the objective. 10 block challenges. I just did it passively, I guess. That seems very satisfactory to me. Reference? Okay. Objective complete. Yeah, I haven't played Satisfactory, but I keep getting recommended it. I should play it. Look at that factory. Beautiful, isn't it? I could contemplate it for hours. It's certainly getting bigger. I wonder how big. Maybe the Department of Statistics is keeping track. Oh, that reminds me. They asked me if they could meet someone, or if they could send someone to meet the foreman. And you said no, right? Please tell me you said no. Here I am. Hello. Who are you? Hello, foreman. Hello, colleagues. We have a new A new crazy personality to join the party. I'm W3379 from the Department of Statistics. Need something counted, computed, some numbers crunched. I'm your Waka. I love numbers, especially the ones that go up. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, I guess. So you're good with numbers, eh? Prove it. What's the crispest prime number? Crispiest. 719, obviously. This guy is for real. Fine, I unlocked the statistics button in the menu. It should lead the foreman directly to your department. Yay, I'll be waiting for the foreman to visit us. Does this mean we get stats, I guess, on how many certain blocks we've sold and made and stuff like that? On a scale from 1 to 10, my happiness is at 1 million. Another character. That's what I was saying, yeah. Another one of these. Great. Can you tune down the excitement? I cannot. It's fine. I had a backup plan in case you refused. To just leave. Is it something I said? Don't worry about it. Okay, yay. If there's something you can say to make W8075 like you, I have yet to find it. Also, you rated yesterday was playing Satisfactory at that time. Yeah, I didn't even notice. Yeah, I just sent him over. I mean, hey, why not? I think they're the only person in Star Rupture with a mic on at the moment anyway. Problem is, they skedaddled without doing any tutorial. And even worse, without giving the foreman an objective. Oh, I can do that. I can give a new objective. Does that mean that your face will show up for objective? Sure, knock yourself out. Here you go, foreman. From your new friend, W3379. Let's do it. Just one element? That's not much of a test of the foreman's skills. More than one, then. An infinite number of options. How about 1,000 elements? One is good. Let's go with one. Yay! Good luck. I mean, one can be convoluted. I've definitely making silver took a while. Don't forget to visit me at the Department of Statistics. I will not forget. Probably. I was wondering why W8075 had locked that button. I think I have my answer. 1,000 would have been a bit much. Statistics, 5. Game start, playtime, factory size, total progress in the demo. Ooh, 46%. Okay. We've still got some to go. Resources. Coins, mana, star shower charges, stars. Figured. Interesting. Total number, or current number of blocks, total blocks created. Interesting. Wait, was there more in there? Oh, there is. Okay. Element blocks, machine blocks, used and found. Oh, there's 40 to... Okay. I see. I'm learning. Wait, did I just complete an objective already? More stuff to ask, eh? You missed me. Admit it. All right. Discover the new element marked in the compendium. Wait, did I? Hold on. Was it magic? Is that the marked? Oh yeah, I did do that, didn't I? Okay. All right, I guess I did do that. Let's do it. I completed the objective. Yeah, one element I guess wasn't enough, huh? What, it's done already? Wait a minute, boss. You just had one block to discover? Who gave you that objective? It was me. Hello again. You, of course. I suppose you too will just hang around from now on. Oh, I wasn't going to, but if you're offering, yes, absolutely. Yes, good. Don't see why that objective is bothering you. Is it doing as little as possible your only interest in life? I don't want to work myself, but I have no issue giving work to others. And now the boss has unlocked a concept block. Fantastic. Who's going to have to just do a tutorial now? Me, I can do it. Absolutely not. How can you say no to that face? I say no to that face all the time. We all have the same one, bozo. Well, I mean, green eyes, right? And like, actually, they both have the same, a lot of the same stuff going. Don't try to appeal to their heart, W3379. I'm afraid they popped out of the production line without one. Oh no, that's so sad. Hey, sarcasm is my thing. Say, boss, you want to learn about concept blocks and mana. Please make a choice before these two make me go mad. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Without further ado, let's go. Concept blocks? What do we do in the meantime? Usually I sit down and draw some blueprints. All right, then I'll count the seconds until they return. I'll start with 1, the classic. 2, 3, 4. Not much commentary on those other numbers, but 1 is a classic. It's my favorite number. You remember the time when it was just the two of us, boss? You struggling with the buttons. Me making fun of you. Good times. Anyway, you've discovered a new element. Magic. Weird one, right? It's what we call a concept block. Concept blocks have special effects when used as ingredients in a recipe. Some will consume a resource, others will make the recipe take longer or produce a random element. Huh. There are many concept blocks which you will discover in your own time. I have plenty of that. Let's have a look at that magic block in the compendium. In fact, I'm selling it off. They're in the special properties concept of magic. Recipes that use magic consume mana. Every magic block used in a recipe increases its cost by 100 mana. Magic is the kind of concept block that consumes a resource, which is mana. Each block of magic used in a recipe consumes 100 units of mana. If you don't have enough, the recipe will not work. That's mana. Now you're what? Oh. Thought, right? Now you're wondering, what's mana? Time to unlock a new resource. Shazam. Shazam. This is your mana counter, thanks. Oh, look, you already have some. Mana is the essence of change, the fuel of magic. Every time an element block is transformed into another, by any means, you gain 1 mana. Interactions between blocks, combiners, making a recipe, every time, 1 more mana. Ooh, yeah, I've got things constantly making mana, so that's good. And as we've seen, mana is mostly used in recipes using magic. There's a bunch of esoteric elements to be discovered now that you can bend the arcanes to your will. And if you want to know where to aim your magic missiles, I have a couple targets in mind. Speaking of them, let's go back. Magic missiles? This isn't World of Warcraft. 1,721. 1,720. Oh, you're back. Good news, the foreman knows about magic now. And to think it only took 1,722 seconds. 1,722 seconds. Did you get lost on the way back? Let's not start discussing who here should get lost, or I might become unpleasant. Anyway, here's an objective for you, boss. Two discovered elements. 2 elements? 1 moment, please. Yep, that's twice as many as I requested last time. And we're lucky to have you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I do like the dialogue here quite a lot. Okay. Now, to find the elements. Look here. Magic. Both with magic? Yes. 2 different white blocks and a magic block. And then 2 different black blocks and a magic block by using a combiner. This one's white. Does that count? Does it have... Oh, it does. Oh, there's a color up here. Okay, sure. So, steam and air and magic. Where did I leave my magic block and how did I make it? I don't remember. Okay, let's do compendium magic. 2 different raw elements and an aether block. Let's see. Raw elements and an aether block by using a combiner. Well. An aether block is... Yeah, it's just a rising block. Okay, well, that'd be easy enough, I suppose. We just take 1/2 of our system and use that to... And then we need... So 2 different aether blocks. Okay. I will do like this. So this side will say edit mode. Sell this one instead, making... Let's do air generator. Sell that one. And I will do an air generator maybe here. Let's see if that works. Let's get rid of this. And you will be sent here. Right. No. You will be sent just there, I guess. I need to get rid of... Oh, right, because I changed this one going sideways. This makes sense. Element, cell there. Okay. We have that. We have this. I'm going to need a machine. I'm going to need a combiner, which sends them into this way. Don't know. I don't remember. What did it say that... I'm not sure how it stores, but... Actually, no. Combiner would be... Hold on. Would be... Here. Combiner... Don't remember what you need. Wait, shouldn't you be... Wait, do air blocks not rise? Okay, hold on. Compendium. Wait, what was rising here? Oh, steam. Yeah, steam. So let's do that. Okay, 3, no. 1. We do clone. This one. Do it here. Sell this one, and elements sell that one. Sell that one. Okay. Up it goes, and I'm going to need to elements sell you as well. Okay. Oh, yeah, aether, that's right. Okay. Wait, hold on. I already have Aether. Oopsies. So, no, so we just move it down a little. One, wait. Well, I guess what I could do, actually, is I could just do this. And then do elements cell, that one. To make sure this has time to reach. Wait, hold on. White, Aether. That's wrong. I need, double check that. Hold on. I need to create magic. I need 2 raw element blocks and an Aether. Oh, right. 2 raw element blocks and an Aether. So, no, I would need raw. Okay, hold on. I'm thinking of this all wrong. This system is somewhat okay for later. So what we'll do is I'm going to clone this set. I'm going to move you. I need you to line up, let's say here, and then I need do like this. Combiner again. We'll go. Where's my combiner here? Combiner again, and we go 1, 2, 3. Combine. We send. Shit, you need to be one further back. Hold on. Send you one further back, so it should be. That's combined to there, then one there, then one here. Okay. And yeah, you can just be a fire. Let's just delete these. And elements. Sell these ones. You just be, wait, you're air. You stay air. Machines. So air generator and fire generator. That combines there. Then we have magic. Then magic needs, we'll again have air generator. Let's do it this way. And then actually, and then I guess because I know this is how this is going to go, let's do clone, and we'll put this right here. And element, cell, and boom. There we go. Okay. That should produce fire. You're still time, so I do want to get rid of that. Cell, time. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Smoke. Oh, oops. Right, I'm going to need to get rid of you. I'm going to need you to be something that does not combine with air. Or, no, that's fine. Something that doesn't combine with air is okay. Or I could do, well, no, let's do it this way to make sure we're in a fine spot. You can go to here, and then the air can be here. That's fine. Like this. That. Now that makes magic, which then makes right. Which makes light. Okay. Light. Let's look at that compendium. Light is worth 24. Okay. Well, let's make a storage of light in case I need it somehow. Sell this one. I don't wait. Does light rise? Does light rise or fall, or what do you do? Weightless, unaffected by gravity. Okay. Well then, I suppose I don't really need to do this. We just do conveyors and an end block. Perfect. What is the problem here? You wait a while for these things to come in. So let's sell this, and we'll just have you go like that. Always go this way. Well, hold on. Light, yeah, light isn't worth very much to me. I just want to make it here and there, so this is okay, I think. Yeah, this is probably fine. I think. Yeah. Because this, yeah, it doesn't change it. Yeah, this should work. So we'll have half of it go to here just to make us our light. And if it loads up and there's too much of it, we can sell it, which I'll do like yes. Sell time. Wait a second. Yeah. Didn't count already seconds. It's scripted. It's crazy. Dialogue speed. It's crazy he didn't count already seconds. It's scripted. I know I calculated. Sometimes it was rising, but it wasn't. Let's see. Okay. All right. Let's see. So I do have Star Shower available to me. Anyway, we've got light produced. Now we want to do, I guess the reversal of that on this side would be easy enough to make. So let's just, she could do clone and flip, but a similar concept. So, hold on. So on this end, delete up this way. We will do U over 2. I'm gonna get, I'll do my air here and my fire here, and that'll drop in, and then I'll delete this one. Yeah, I guess it's okay. We can just have this be We just have this be a light and, I guess, darkness producer, right? Simple enough. That makes sense. Combiner. There into... Let's pull this forward more. Combiner there, which leads into... We have a wall here. Okay. I need this to make something darker. Let's see. Coal would be an option. Smoke is not. So I guess coal is what I need to make there. I guess I could also make oil. You could make whatever, any kind of thing you want there. Well, wait, hold on. Actually, I have to make, do I make coal and oil here? Ooh, that might be kind of trickier with what I have right now. Interesting. Okay. Unless maybe one of these. This is pink and green. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So, coal and oil. You know, they're not. I mean, it's not that complicated. But I guess I wish I hadn't gotten rid of my stored time. But what I might like to do then is create a smoother time system. Okay. I can make magic, and I will just. I guess I'll just store some magic a little bit. For the sake of it, right? Have a little bit of magic stored. Okay. And then, yeah, and then sell any that's sort of excess like this. Okay. All right. I need to create a mass production of this system. So let's go with edit. We're going to do clone. I think this is actually not too bad, but let's put it over here. So we'll do, well, actually, okay, this makes Aether. I think just fine on its own. So we'll do like one of these. Oh, can I rotate this? That's awesome. Does this work? No, it doesn't, but it's fun. It is cool that it, you know, the idea, the ability to rotate, I guess, is cool. It's kind of strange. So we can do like this, and then what I'm going to do is all of these are going to be right-facing conveyors instead. And then this will just create time for me, which then we will do up, 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 and here, 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 and pullers here. Where's my hold time? And then clone that one here and here. And then like this maybe. Okay, that creates time in 3 spots that are then all sent this way. And okay, so now to figure out, hold on, 3. So I'm using that time to create oil, right? Oil is here, which is, I'm gonna need wood and earth. So coal, wood, hold on. Let's see, where can I copy a wood production? What are you guys doing? Oh yeah, no, you're making steam. On this end, we're making wood, so let's do clone. I'll clone, or I guess making coal. I'll clone this. This will be my coal production. Okay. I think it'd be fine to have like here maybe, which then, and maybe. Let me think about this. What makes the most sense? Like, let's say I had them 2 here, and both of these output coal. Both of these create coal there, which I could then pull. So let's say, delete here, pull, stop these, or pull here. You pull coal, and then this can stay here, because this will create wood, which will then be burned and pulled, and then same thing here. Puller there, pulling wood or coal, then okay. Oh wait, no, this can't come across here, so it'd be better to build it on the other side, I think. Okay, clone. Oh, I can hit C for clone. Yes. Okay, so clone. We'll do clones. Let's say I put them here. And then I'm just going to sell all of this section. All right. Now, these two will be producing coal. The coal will be sent... Let's see. Well, I do need... I think all the coal can safely be sent somewhere this way. And then... Okay. Back to here. So, to create oil, oil is wood, earth, and time. Okay. So we'll do clone just the wood production, wood, earth, and time. So let's do this over top, I guess. So wood, earth, and time. Splitter conveyor? Or maybe this time thing will send... Hold on. Let's delete this part. I needed... We'll send the time up this way from this one. And this one will do copy, clone. So wood. And then time. And then earth creates... Is this right? It's oil. 2 times. Interesting. 2 times. Time... like this, and then I could do earth here, and then I think this, yeah, boom, boom, you create that, you create this, combiner gives us the oil. So we have an oil producer here, time producers here. Actually, what makes sense for this then is we need 2 time in a given circuit. So we have 2 time coming this way, 1 and 1 creates our oil. We have 1 time here, so 1 time, 1 oil, and from here, ideally, we need to create how much coal? 1 coal. So honestly, I think this would be the best way to do it. We just have 1 coal, although it produces it over the span of a while. It should produce it at 1 steady rate, shouldn't it? Once it's ready. So now, with that, let's do... Okay, delete this. I know I need time, oil, magic, right? Check. You. No, not time, sorry. What am I doing with time here so much? Okay, we need oil, coal, and magic. So back to here. So you guys are making time, which I do appreciate in general, but maybe what I can have... Oh, you know what I can have for you is I can just have both of you send to this then. I think time is only needed for this section. And then I can have something which just sells off excess time, which I do want because time is worth a good amount. Okay. Magic. Magic. Coal. Oil. What? Combiner. Combiner. It's gonna go into its own system. That's kind of okay though. Go to here, and then go up, and then sell it if it gets to here. How about this? Let's see. Does it work? SEL fire design just now. Thanks. Thanks to you, based your new line production. Interesting. Okay, so we go up. Once these turn into time, so this, okay, this is making wood. Wood is turning into coal. Coal is dropping here. Ooh, geez. Coal drops. Interesting. Didn't think about that. Elements, sell that one. Good. So now coal drops down to here, and wait, right, which then, yeah, this is fine. So then time comes up this way. Time goes to there, and now time comes to here, and then it should be combinable all into oil. Wow, it takes a while to combine though. I guess that's okay. Yeah, if it stacks up, I've already got ways to sell it off, and that is what I want, right? I want to be selling off time quite a lot because it's worth a good amount. Okay. You create oil. Oil drops down. Oop. And yet again, oil also falls. Understandable. Okay. Once the oil, so it's just these 3 though, and that should work fine. And I would also like to make sure this doesn't break by having a couple salesmen here. This is okay. Yeah, should be fine. Do I want also a disassembler? I think here. New block discovered, darkness. What is darkness worth? Are you worth anything? 24. Nope, of course not. But we have light and dark, and that's good. And I'll have a way for it to sell off, I suppose. Wait, it's oil. No, that's fine. That's fine. So then this comes up to here, and then yeah, we already have a way here. It's probably, wait, hold on. I need you to be able to go one conveyor, upward rotation, delete place. Good. Now you can be stored. We'll have some darkness storage there, which is kind of awkward overall, but it works, I guess. If I want to, what I'll do, if I need to send it out, I guess I'll just like, I'll build out how time goes in, I think, would be the way to do that. Make it come in some other way, but that's fine. All right, darkness, light, and we completed an objective. Sell time, wait a second, let's see. Last design was 56 blocks, and this one is 55. Just 1 block difference in volume to make yellow fire. Interesting. Here we go again. Here we go again. What is it you need, boss? I mean, yellow fire is pretty easy to make, but I'm guessing what you're saying is that it's going to create a lot of yellow fire at a time. Discover the 2 elements marked in the compendium. Yep. Sweet. So you just stay here, waiting for the foreman to finish their objectives. Basically, yes. Don't you get bored? Never. I have everything I need in this break room. I have stashes of snacks everywhere, and I've turned a drawer into secret bed. This stays between us, understood? Don't ever tell, boss, I need something from you. Oh, you guys are already here. Good. We're going to reopen the old archives. The archives, but it's been condemned for years. It had been in a sad state for a very long time. The mess in there was often described as undescribable. Apparently, there was a cave-in. Years' worth of old books and documents all fell down at once. The resulting paper tsunami has kept the doors sealed shut ever since. Well, we're going to reopen them. I have a plan. Wait, why do you want access to the archives all of a sudden? I believe there are documents in there that might lead us to the legendary blocks. Yeah, that's what I figured. Don't get me started on this. Do get me started. I had a whole rant planned. What do you have against legendary blocks? Our incredulous friend doesn't believe they exist, nor W808 for that matter. The legend? Legend? All right, tell us your plan before my eyes roll so far back inside my head. Big laser. It's genius. I constructed a weapon powerful enough to melt the door of the archives and anything behind it. W3379, I need you to calculate the perfect impact angle. I'm on it, sir. W8075, I want you to find the perfect spot to install the laser. Fine. And I'm going to need a massive amount of power. A perfect job for the foreman. Here's an objective. I'm counting on you. Discover the element marked in the compendium and put 5 copies of it in your inventory. That's going to take away all my rubies. But wait, who knows what we're going to find inside? What if there are age-old horrors hidden in the dark, waiting to pounce? Don't worry, I can defend us. I've created my own martial art, exactly for this kind of occasion. I call it What Kwando. It's based on the element of surprise. All you need to practice is a kimono, a pair of sandals, and a gun. I've never felt less safe. All right, everyone. Operation Unzip is a go. Let's move. Of course, they wait and drink. I have a bad feeling about this. Then again, I have a bad feeling about anything that requires work, so maybe not so bad. All right. Yes, we're mass producing. Honestly, it's most of the time. The time's gonna get us some extra money. The rest of this is just being used for hopefully whatever comes up next. Compendium, what do we need? 2 different blocks with a property of metal. That's easy. Easy. All for that I need is my 2 metal deposits here. Let's see. Now, how do I want to go about that? Let's change you to stop selling this. We'll let you stock up a little bit. And on this thing's end, instead of recreating this, what I'm going to do is have a toggle conveyor like this. So part of it will send back into the system, and part of it will send down into a separate system. So you similarly will come down, and we can just combine. I guess you will actually, yeah, we'll send you all the way around. You go up, and you go up instead. There. Actually, You stop. You know what? Stop here. And then combiner, when we have both already ready and put in place, we can combine you upward. And I'm assuming whatever's going to come out will be a metal as well, but I'll have a spot for you here. Okay. Eating fries with cheese. I'm not sure. I'm going to guess that's the association with that word is different in different languages or something. Because anyway, well, I guess, I mean, blue cheese is probably always that way. Anyway. Okay. So half of these go down, half of them continue on to be used in production of... What's this? Is this silver? Yeah, silver. Then this sends down. There are like specialty type things probably, but oh, don't go that way. All right, but usually that term is not seen positively. Okay, let's go to the right. All right, here. And up. Not like you left in the fridge too long and now there's something blue growing on it is what I mean. Like that is what, when people say the term moldy, they mean like, usually they mean something bad, not that, but yeah, like I see what you mean. Like that term usually means like it happens to bread as well. Like if you leave your bread and there's just like blue growing on it, I don't, that maybe in some cultures that's good, I don't know, but generally speaking. Okay, can this... Do I go like this? It has 2 metals. Is this not right? 3. 2 different blocks with the property metal in it. Are these not metal? Metal iron. Metal silver. 2 dissolve. Oh, dissolve? Pardon? Dissolve. What do they dissolve in? Dissolve. Oh, I have a new thing to unlock. No? Solve. What can oil? What dissolve? This is new to me. You? Does magic dissolve things? Assume mana. Let's look. There must be a dissolver. Ether blocks sit still for a while. Concept of time, entropy. Wait. Dissolve. Energy. Lava, flammable, I guess water of some kind, conductive. Maybe just water, conduct, no, weighty. What does it mean? It's baked. Let's see. Okay. Oh, tell me something. Rec room employees only, What's the problem? It wants me to dissolve it. It doesn't want me to combine them, and I've only ever combined things, so I'm a bit confused what it means by dissolve. We have iron and silver. Those are our 2 metals. We have the 2 metals in a position, but it wants me to dissolve them. And I don't think it told me how to do that. It's the first time I've been in this position in this game so far. I didn't discover it yet. But then why is that my objective? Hold on. Let's go back to here. Is it discover the element marked in the compendium? Tech blocks with exclamation points? Okay, yeah. Weird that I didn't discover it yet, but like normally everything's been very straightforward so far. Oh, oops. Let's go back to 3. I wonder why. It's definitely the first time they've had that situation for me. Stone and air, stone and water. Okay, let's combine that first. Stone and air, stone and water. So let's do stone is machines. Stone is, let's see, that is lava and air, which lava is fire and earth. Okay, so let's build that. I mean, I'll build it somewhere over here, I guess, in case I need it for something. So let's say up here ish, fire and earth, and we do a combiner that wants to take these 2 things, turn them into stone, and then air or wait, no, fire. No, that creates the lava that then is created through air. So combiner and into air that then creates the stone. Creates the stone, which then is needed for another air or water. Okay. So I'm gonna give it water. Okay, a little variety, huh? Water. Okay. Let's do like this. And then another combiner. Okay. Let's see. What do you got? Lava, air, stone, water, sand. Okay. Compendium. This is sand. Created that way. Show recipe that uses block. Okay. And then it wants me to make 100 copies of it. So let's go ahead and just do this with a dissembler here and a wall and some walls, and we'll just use this. And then now back to here. So we create sand, and then this one is fizzy water and smoke. Fizzy water is water and air. Okay, so let's do, I guess I'll just do a similar, let's just clone this, and we'll put it just a couple below. And then let's see, what was it again? Here, water and air. So pink, we'll do air, water. Okay. Now to create, that's, wait, hold on here. So that's fizzy water is water and air. Then smoke is, oh, I can place oil next to a burning block. What's oil worth? 46. Is it worth it to do that? Figure I'll just do fire and air. Fire and air, and that will create my smoke. So back to somewhere here. So let's do, it creates there. Delete this, delete these. We'll do fire and air, and then a combiner. Is this good? Or maybe one further back. Combiner, we'll do fire and air. Combiner gets us what we want, and then we just travel it down. Okay. 1, 3. Fire and air, combiner. Then that gets to smoke, which is then combined. And then I'll just do, delete this. I'll just do conveyors all the way in, and walls, and sell the element. There. So, yeah, this is fine. Okay. Peak oil in future. Oil's not worth for yellow / blue fire. What is this making? Acid? Okay. But there will be peak oil. Yeah. So we create acid. Interesting. Compendium? Right. And this will be my dissolver. Must be. Solvent. Metal blocks that come into contact with this block will be dissolved. So dissolve 2 different blocks with the property metal and an acid block. Okay. So what I'll do here is convey these out. Oh yeah, over here, I guess. Okay. Does this work for me? Oops, not like that. 1, convey that way, and sell you 10. Yeah, you're not worth anything. Okay. Good. So now these come over this way. Dissolve you. Let's see it. Oh. What? What? Electricity? Okay. Well, that's easy enough to work with, I figure. Let's do, so then I don't need this portion. Machine cell, think we do a puller here, which pulls electricity. But what does electricity do? And then I'm gonna convey you out of this whole system. You're a bit locked in here. Hell yeah. This, take you out. I like that it electrifies the metals, though. That's interesting. Okay, so 3 electricity. Very convenient form of electricity, which explains why it's so widely used. Weightless, electrifying. Oh, spent to electrify them. This block can be used as an ingredient in recipes that require energy. Okay, interesting. So yeah, we produce electricity. This feels like it makes enough sense to me. Now, oops. we'll just do a wall here, and then I'll have this in case I need it. I'll have you further back because I probably need a lot of it. Okay. Oops. Wall. Honk. Now, I need to store a certain amount of it. That's fine. Is there electric? All right. Yeah. So you dissolve, dissolve, send. Dissolve, dissolve, send. Will this create fast enough? Not really. Okay, so what I want to make sure doesn't happen... So yeah, we just do this. What I want to make sure doesn't happen is that acid goes into this spot. It can line up here and then just slowly delete what it can delete. And then... I wish there was a way to like make whatever goes into here just stick here somehow. Cross conveyor. What if this was a thing? That's kind of funny. That sort of worked. Okay, now just to make sure you never... Yeah, this is already here, so this is fine. To make sure it never like fully loads up. But we have these ones. I guess I could use more production of electricity eventually. The cross conveyor is interesting here. Okay. As soon as there's a second block from either direction, it should make it lock in. Yeah. Good. Good. Okay. Okay, what now? What now? So you want them in my inventory. So let's do one. We do elements. We have oil production now. Yeah, we have a line that makes oil. So I'm just going to go ahead and, I guess, yeah, we'll just put these things in places and then sell them all. So we need 5 rubies. Rubies generate me money constantly, basically passive money generation by being in my inventory. So I'll hold on to some of those, but yeah, we'll take 5 electric blocks. I guess I could just do store. Okay, interesting. Good. Now what? My break is in 5 minutes. Impeccable timing as always. Complete the objective. Your break will have to wait. No break for you. All right, the foreman is done with the electricity blocks I required. Wherewith operation unzip 3379. The calculations are done. 100% chance to hit our target. It helps that doors can't run very fast. Very good. Where did you place the laser, W8075? I asked myself, what position will require the least amount of work? And the answer is behind you, just out of frame. Uh-oh. It's so detailed and painstakingly rendered. Wow, everything is in place. Then let me grab my universal remote. Yeah, it's so beautiful. It's so well designed. They did such a good job in this game of making that laser look so realistic. It's like I'm really there. Time to reopen these archives. The laser just needs to charge up and that door will be history. Commencing charge. How do we know when it's ready? There will be a light. Where? Everywhere. Good stuff. Holy cow. Flashbang, yeah, you're right. Right about that. All right. And the door is gone. Ow, my eyes. Protective gear would have been a good idea. What do you mean? You have your helmet on, don't you? And look at that. The door is gone, and the wall also, and some of the floor. Folks, I think I saw a shadow fleeing from the smoke. It's probably a glitch of your optics due to the light. A glitch. I feel like these are robots. The archives have been sealed shut for years. Nothing could have survived there. No, I'm pretty confident these things are meant to be robotic creatures. I hope you're right. Who's that? Oh, free at last. An age-old horror. Wait, are you the legendary legend? That's just the archivist, oh. W4508. How is it possible? How did you survive in there for so long? I ate the books. No, I guess maybe they aren't robots. They did eat the books. The great collapse left me all alone, erring on the dark, stuck between life and death. Wait, if you ate the books, though. As I was tunneling through all old documents, feeding on knowledge itself, I reached enlightenment. The very nature of the universe laid bare before your eyes. I guess we have you. We don't need the books. At that very moment, my old self died, and I was reborn a new Waka. Henceforth, I should be called Clem, she who survived, the seeker of truth. Clem? That's not your standard issue name. Not your standard issue gender, either. All of that to say, thank you for freeing me. It was getting pretty weird in there. What about archives, then? Can we reopen them? Forget the archives. It's just a bunch of half-eaten books now. Half-eaten books. I have greater plans for it. It too shall rise from the ashes, like you didn't eat them. Tell the foreman to stockpile mana. We'll need it for my grand scheme. The truth is out there, friends. Let's go and find it. Was that an objective she just gave? 2,000 mana. I do think I have that by now. Oh, I guess it was. So to recap, the archives are still unusable, and we've unleashed something on the factory. Operation Unzip is an abject failure. New operation, codename, keep Clem away from anything critical. Oh no, she's going toward the Department of Statistics. Quick. Yeah, quick. We better not lose those. Would you look at that? It's time for my hourly break. Good luck with all that, boss. See you in an hour. All right. I have plenty of mana. So what is my objective? Isn't it to get mana? I thought that was the point. Earn 2,000 mana by transferring element blocks. Oh, okay. So that just happens passively as I build out my system better, I guess. All right. What do I want to do to have production increase or maybe make more money? I feel like I have plenty of money. What I would like to do is get better electricity production, because I think I'm going to need to be making an insane amount of that most likely. So what I could do, for example, is I could... Okay, that's making silver. I could produce copper, I think. That's probably the easiest system to add into here, to just have copper rolling out nonstop there. So let's do edit mode, clone. I'll hit C for clone. Oh, never mind. I'll hit C for clone. And then we will grab the entire copper production system. This is going to be hard to do. We'll do like this. This should work. Let's say right here. Honestly, I could create a few of these if I want. And then C for clone, or escape, and then C for clone. Nope, one. Yeah. We'll figure it out. And then on this end, on this end, right, I need to make... I need to use, let's say like this. This set could be, effectively it would go here, so I'm not gonna have quite the space for that based on how I've built it so far. So let's go back to sell, and let's sell you, and we'll sell you. I'll turn this into one system that way. So clone, and the part that I need is the wood. Wait, this is okay. Copper production. Hold on. Yeah, copper production. Right. We need this section. Clone. I'll do like this. Why not? I guess. To here. And then this part we put attaching to there. Okay. And then I could probably actually, what I'm going to do instead, let's delete this part. Make this as straightforward as possible. Don't need this part. This is the combining for just copper. So that actually, hold on. That actually could be really cut down to just... Wait, what are you pulling? Earth? Oh, wait, no. You're pulling... We need to... oh, that's what it is. And then back to clone. I'll take this. We want you... I didn't even clone that, but whatever. We'll put you a little higher up. We'll put you up here, let's say. So this creates that. Now, this pulls the meat. This is a meteor that I'm making here. And then the meteor... So we do... Let's do clone... We'll put you like this. The meteor then drops to here, and then clone this part to be, let's say, right here, going into there. So wait, hold on, is this right? Meteor comes down to here, or no. Actually, maybe. Hold on. Yeah, this is right. Meteor, fire, and coal. This is coal production, I think. So then, and then we can just do fire here. I don't really care about the blue fire. Okay, not much anyway. Which I mean, I guess what I would do then as well is I could then have polar that pulls for blue fire specifically, and then the blue fire gets. Yeah, honestly, then the blue fire just gets immediately sold. Okay. So fire, this pulls this. We have wood. Wood comes, or not wood, coal. Coal comes over. Coal comes over and is sent here. Okay, coal, meteor, fire. Hold on, what else is needed? Oh wait, no, this one's the meteor. So what do I need here? Oh, okay. So then honestly, I think I should be fine with this, right? And then we just go straight into combiner here. I think this is right. Let's try it. Okay. So fire there. Coal there. With that there. Combines into, yes, copper. Okay. This system is not terrible. Can I safely pull this down? I remember last time, like, there's a certain distance it needs even more than what's necessary in order for there to be the right timing. Like, that actually is pretty close to exactly spot on. So now we have this here. Let's see if this is enough. On the second run, yeah. So this starts falling. This needs to fully generate in time. No, it doesn't. Okay, so then this is going to need to be a little higher. You go, let's say right here. Okay. This starts producing, falls down. This needs to produce and get changed. That's pretty good. Okay, good. Now back to here and... Okay, so let's try... I'm going to clone this section. And then I'm going to sell this. I'm just going to try to make this a little bit smaller because then I can just mass produce it. So clone you, your goal, elements, sell, machines, clone. So you can be right here, like that. Okay. Okay. And then I can have a selling focus right here in case things get, yeah. Okay, not bad. So now, wait, hold on. Are you, what are you doing? What? Oh, I guess I'll just sell this. And then elements sell these. Okay. Let's see, good. Now, machines, conveyor, down, over, good. Let's see. Okay, so let's see if this is right. Is there something else that okay, so now build, no, 1, we do clone, and I can therefore now clone this entire thing. And safely tuck it. Let's say we did it here. We did a little stair step type deal. Let's see if this works. Let's do like that. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure I need a lot of electricity. That makes sense to me. Okay, now there. Let's go with there. There. Here. Okay. That sends in a bunch more metals. And let's see. The robots with wings, why not? Another one? He does know. Let's see. All right, so this sends in copper, good amount of copper, to be able to be, yeah, done up here, because we're going to need to. But probably, to have more electricity. And then, wait, what's my objective right now anyway? Oh, right, I need to get mana. We're getting close to that anyway. So that creates more copper to be used this way. I really don't make that much of this stuff. Like I could have another system here, and it would only take this portion of it. And realistically, it really all this really takes is just this section. So it would be easy enough to at least double, let's say. So let's try that. Let's see, because I haven't tried the flipping thing yet. So we really only need. Hold on, actually, let's sell the wall. Yeah, and then let's do clone. Like, just like this should work. And then I'm gonna do, oh wait, flip. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's try that. Oh, need this part too. Clone. Let's do this. section, and then T. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. Sends them there, combines them there. Good. And then, yeah, that seems already decent. So now, once these catch up, because they're going to be constantly piling in, that should be fast enough to do at least one. No. Maybe what I want here is a conveyor this way. Not really. Well, kind of. No, not really. So a conveyor this way with a wall would be better. And then element, cell, this one. There. Now it will immediately process when it can. Okay. Electricity like crazy. Good. And we complete the next. Good. Already, but I just finished my break. All right. So, did you find her? Nope. She's surprisingly stealthy for someone who shouts that much. Dang nabbit. This whole operation has been completely useless. It's useless as that jetpack I invented before I remembered that all of us can fly. Well, even if Clem is a bit eccentric, it's still nice that we rescued her, right? Sure, but the archives are well and truly lost. But does that mean that I can fly? Who am I right now? Maybe W8075 was right. Maybe the legendary blocks aren't meant to be found. Scream! You guys are looking for the legendary blocks? Clem, where were you? Back at the archives. I told you I have great plans for them. During the time I was stuck in there, I found some very interesting stuff. Enigmatic books, mystifying documents, a trail of clues that could lead us to legendary blocks. So I was right. There was information in there. Sure was. I can't show you what I'm working on just yet, but trust me, you'll want to see it. Legendary blocks are real, and we'll soon discover them. Jetpack mentioned. True. Yay, I'm so glad we found Clem. If only I could have a jetpack. That way I could look at my buildings from the sky. Well, I guess you could. Imagine we get a jetpack and now I can see this like all top down, and so I'm only seeing like one top block at a time. I'm so glad we found him, Clem. I found you, Clem. Do you also have information on W808? The legend? The legend. I've got nothing. But the truth is, surely out there. We just have to find it. Foreman, I've got another task for you. Wait, you haven't even unlocked the exotic elements in the compendium? That won't do. Oh, exotic elements? There, I've done it for you. A whole new tier of elements to discover. We'll need them if you want to go for the legendary blocks. Clem, what are you doing? Foreman isn't ready for exotic elements. Shh, of course they are. And they'll prove it by completing the objective. 3 exotic elements. Nice. Another Waka-shaped bundle of enthusiasm. Great. It kind of feels like Wakas are bundles of enthusiasm, and then this one's a Waka-shaped bundle of like sadness and laziness. Folks, since we're here, I wanted to make an announcement. Your new name inspired me, Clem. I was never fond of our service numbers. They lack personality, don't they? I mean, this is still probably my favorite character, though. You know, I gotta admit, despite their sarcasm. 6, maybe, or maybe because of it. But 4 and 9 are real firecrackers. Anyway, I thought of a new name for myself. If it's okay with you, I'd like to be called Ollie from now on. He who makes machines. What? You too? Yes. Nice to meet you, Ollie. Sure, I guess. Thank you, all of you. I feel like a new Waka. Now let's go discover some elements. Still the same Waka in my eyes. Okay. Right. Discover some new elements. How is this going to go for me? Actually, you know what I could do is... maybe it'd be a good idea to... Is there a way to... Actually, I don't know. I was going to say I could separate out into 2 sets of acid so we can burn a little faster. Because we have the acid and we have the material to burn it, but... Or how about this? We do... let's do like so. This might be a little smoother. Oh, what? Oh, right. So you need to... not fall there. How to do that? Huh. This is not what I had in mind. But why are you going down at all? You weren't before, were you? Strange. Oh, well, because you can't press against a block here, maybe. Okay, so let's do conveyor here. We'll do a block, elements, cell. We'll do a block here, keeping you from falling. And then I'm going to do... yeah. We run them along here instead. And then only the ones with silver will, like, fix that side. Or no, does this not work? Well, it should work, actually. It should, yeah, it will work, I think. And then we do pullers here. Actually, no, let's copy this one. Pink, pink, pink. And if any of you happen to transform, we're good. And then a wall in the end. I think this should work. Because now we'll have a whole stack of these that can do, like, extra of this stuff. And then if they're stopped here... Is there something for, like, only if they're stopped here? I guess that would be a puller. So let's do a puller that pulls metals. Normal, shiny, electrified, shiny? They count as shiny? I'm not sure. It is the color. It is the element. No, I just want metals. Isn't metal a status? Huh. Weird. Okay, well, actually, that would be okay because I can do, like, this. And then only if it has space to pull will it pull. So that'll always be loaded up as much as it can be. Yeah, that works. Okay. This seems good. Because every once in a while, this will be effective. Yeah, this is better. Because then some of these will be transformed early. And then this should keep this ever from being locked up. Because if it, yeah, this is working. Okay. Interesting. Challenge completed copper. Love to see it. Getting more and more electricity built up there. What was my next goal? Right. So what I want to be doing is finding exotic elements. Silver, blue. Find me something real simple. Silver. Oh, we have a lot of stuff for silver, don't we? Blue fire and electricity should be pretty doable here, though. Let me just find. Actually, where did I have my here? Oh yeah, right here. That'll work. Yeah, let's just make it simple here. Blue fire, electricity. We send you to this spot, and then is it combining? Using combiner? Okay. So combiner like this. Let's see what happens there. That'll work. All right. Good stuff. And down. Good. And then I guess I could have a pusher that can make sure we always have the blue fire if needed. And the pusher pushes blue fires. I think. Good. Plasma. How much is that worth? 158. That's quite a bit. That's actually quite a bit. Okay. Well, yeah, that's great. So now we go into here. And because this system is already built up well, for now, I'm just going to move this around like so. And we'll have only if it stops here will we delete, I think. Good. Yeah, this should be fine. Just store some there. Or maybe actually, if it stops down here would be better. So we'll have a bit stored up, but I think this one's not as effective. Yeah, it's better. Okay, then go down. There we go. Oh, electrified plasma. Okay, sure. Yeah, and then that deletes them when they're there. Good. 158. Is this more? 158, and this one's unelectrified. Same price. Okay. Gotcha. Challenge completed sand. Okay. I could create more blue fire up here. Anyway, it wouldn't be too difficult. But we're also completing some challenges, which is good. Let's do star power and just see what that does for us. Should speed up production, which, I mean, we're already making a good amount of electricity and whatnot, but still, it's cool. Producing blue fire here. Could take blue fire from over here if I wanted. Everything's loaded. Anywhere where we're like, we can't keep sending it here sometimes. It's interesting. So let's do... What might help me here? We have a bunch being made here. Yeah, we can do a puller here, let's say, that pulls... I suppose copper is fine. And then... yeah, sending into this. Just a bit faster to get into there sometimes. There we go. Yeah, that seems like it's going to speed things up. Because this part doesn't get things quite fast enough. Okay. Nice. Okay. All right, good. Oh, wait, does this make... what does this make again? Silver? I think this makes silver. And if so, what I'd like to do is hold on to it because I will need it. Okay. Yeah, that's silver. I do need that. Okay. Iron. Challenge completed. Good. Electricity is piling up. This is what we wanted. Because it's able to make it quite quickly. Okay. And then... is there a way... is this kind of stopped up? It's stopped up here, but not really. I think this is fine. Yeah, because this is gonna get... you know, okay. Is this pulling every single copper before it goes this route? I guess I like that, because this route is actually being stopped by this route entirely. So it's really only the silvers that are going this way. Okay. I guess I'm okay with that. And this, yeah, it's getting used up as fast as it's coming in. The only problem is that I'm still in a position where where I have so much extra of this, so electricity could be being made much faster. So maybe... oh, what if I flipped this all upside down and had it go this way? Would that be possible? I mean, maybe I'll try to see if I can do that, sort of for the sake of it. Although I should be focused on making... okay, I made this element. I should be focused on making other of these elements. Compendium? Let's look. So we have combine light, block, and darkness, and 2 entropy. Oh, that's... yeah, I can do that. Here's our entropy. Let me... okay, so entropy, light, and dark. Where were those again? Darkness and light. Those are... I put those up here, didn't I? Light and dark are kind of, yeah, opposite sides right now. And entropy. So let's do... I'm going to remove this, and I'm going to do... how to get this out now. I mean, I could just take them and put them places, because right now I don't really need a system for it. I mean, I like to build systems, but elements, I could store these entropy blocks, and then store a light and a dark. Is that all that I really need? Let's do 3. Combine a light block in it, because yeah, I'd rather remake the systems in a way that I need them than try to adjust the systems after the fact and make them all more convoluted. Combine a light block and a darkness block and 2 entropy blocks by using combiner. Okay, so let's go machines. We'll do combiner to the top of this area. Yeah, that's fine. Combiner with elements, entropy, light and dark, and then machines, wall, boom, 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 boom. Okay. Creates antimatter. What do you do? You're worth a lot too. Matter from a dimension in which all particles decided to invert their charge. For a laugh, it will disintegrate everything it touches, which is a big positive or a small negative. This block is unaffected by gravity. Antimatter, okay. Oh, and that I need antimatter in order to make this one. Any block next to antimatter block. Okay, let's do that. Do water generator here. Okay. Generate me some water and discover. Think. Oh, you turn into something. Element. Void. You turn into void. Sure. Let's discover these other two first before we do the or go to the next thing. Well, maybe not, actually. What is this, though? 7 different colored blocks in your combiner. Yeah, it could be worth it. Sand block and a time block. Okay, sand and time. Void, always a good thing. Sand and time. Actually, what I could, oh, you know what I could do here is I could start producing and selling void. Void is actually really easy to make. Is void worth anything, actually? No, it's literally worth nothing, but it wants me to make a bunch of copies of it anyway, so let's do that. So let's, yeah. I'll have a selling thing here. So we'll just have a bunch of voids. Get produced and sold. Oh, hold on. Need you to, we'll do a pulling of void. Void here. And then we'll do a assembly on the bottom like this. There we go. Create, transform, pull. A faster way of doing that. Yeah, instead let's do, we could just, yeah, kind of rapid fire it. Like this would be faster. That way it's constantly getting stuff in, turning it into void, pulling it and selling it. We'll sell it from 2 ways. Oh, actually, no, keep the puller there. Hold on. This can be selling void, just to make it faster. It doesn't really matter because it doesn't sell for anything, but we do like this, like this, like this, and like this, and there we go. Good. Make 4. Void. 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 Yeah, like that. That's pretty good. Okay. Not the perfect system, but it's not bad. Actually, you know what I might do is I might just get rid of this. That way it moves a little faster through, and I can always extend it further down instead, which I might do at least one more. Okay. A couple more here, and then assembler at the bottom, along the side. That way I can keep moving all the time. I could create another one of these to make more void, to be able to pull them faster, maybe. It's fine. Okay. Let's see. Now, sand. I wanted sand and time, wasn't that right? Where did I leave my sand? Sand here. Sand is here. Okay. This is a weird spot to try to take it from. But this system to make sand is actually really simple, so let's just clone that. Clone. We'll take this here, and we'll do its sand and time. We have a time producing system, or set of systems here, which has been endlessly putting out this whatever's nonsense there, but I'll just build it next to it, and we'll copy one of the time systems. Okay. And then clone, we'll take the, yeah, we'll take this time system. Or maybe I'll just take this whole thing. Okay. Time systems. There. This is I do like the time system here. How much time do I need? 3. Scientists would disagree. Air still's better than void. Scientists would disagree. Yeah. Let's see. So let's go with, I need, what was it? I needed this one, right? Sand, time, combiner. Just that simple. Time and a block of any color by using combiner. Oh, I can do it either way. Why would that be a thing? Why would I want to have an extra? Oh, maybe it makes it just so it's less likely to break, I guess. But I shouldn't need to worry about that much. So this turns into entropy, goes in, waits to turn into time, and then yeah, you can, and then stop here. You will go to there and be stopped here, and then we'll have a combiner here, and we'll see what you make for me. Okay. Sand. As soon as it turns into time, we'll have 3 times going that way. And then if time, again, I mean, yeah, this is the same kind of thing. If time stacks up, we can sell it and make a bunch of money. Sand and time turns into sandstone. Quartz. Okay. Quartz. Where is that? And okay, quartz. Interesting. Oh, and you can probably dye the quartz whatever color you want by having, yeah, interesting. So it has no color right now, but there's, ways there to point to that. Make all 11 color variants. Yes, there is. Okay. All 11 color variants. But I can't combine quartz. It needs to be combined in beforehand. So what I want to do here, or what I could do here, is I'll sell the quartz, and then machines, I'm going to sell this section, and we will do this. We'll have a combiner here. We'll do what we can with each of these. So we're going to first make, I guess, was it green? Green quartz. Is that right? Or what color is this going to be? Or does it have a color? Not sure. Okay, so let's see. What have we made? So earth is, it's brown. So brown quartz we'll make all of these, all these basic color types, elements. What would be better would be to do, we'll just have dissembler at the end. Okay, and then we'll put water in there. Creates, cells, we get water in there. Okay. And then I'm gonna need fire. Oh, there are a lot of variants in terms of color though. All right, blue quartz, fire goes in, and then air. We'll have these 4 basics, and then the rest of them we'll maybe get later. I do like that it's something I'll complete eventually. Okay. All right, now from here you just, actually, honestly, from here, I'm just going to let the time stack up, I think. Yeah, time and sand will just be sold, and we'll have this if we ever need it. Okay. Because then the time can sell. Easy way to make big money. Well, hold on. Are there conveyors? There are. Oh. But it needs to sell earlier. If it ever stacks up here, it needs to be able to sell. Yeah. So we don't run into this situation with time. Yeah. Okay. Let's do... What can I sell? Wait, hold on. Why are some of you not time? Or no, you wouldn't be time. Right, okay, that's fine. That actually works fine. Okay, sell. Elements sell, good. But I only want to sell them once they've turned into time. Machines. So let's get rid of these 2 at least. Okay. Oh, wait, no, those are fine, actually. Those are fine. Those are fine. It's just, yeah, that's fine, actually. All right. This should be able to take care of all the time, honestly. Oh, get rid of you. So I want to sell them here. And then elements sell... these ones and these ones. Good. Now these transform into entropy, or whatever, into, okay, and then travel up here, put into time, go into there, and then don't add up or stack up. Good. Maybe it'd be better to have to have machines have selling happen here. Get rid of this one. That's better. Good. Very good. Much better. All right. Next up, we have successfully gotten enough of these that it's fine with me. Block for a whole clock turn without interruption. Move a silver block for a whole clock turn. Oh, that should be easy. Where's my silver? My silver has been stacking up here. So let's just do... couldn't I just do this? Rotate. Like that. Wouldn't this work? Oh, it won't move. Right, won't move at that point. So, hold on. Sell silver. Let's do, okay. How do I want to go about this? Silver for a whole clock turn. We'll do like this, and I'm just gonna move you all around. Ooh. If it's worth a whole lot, this is going to be kind of awesome. Because then I could just have a cell at the end, basically. But if it's something I need to store, well, this should be enough. Let's see how long it takes. Let's see how long it takes for this to transform into something. So it travels. We have a whole ridiculous convoluted system. Where does it complete? It completes there. Interesting. Quicksilver. So okay. So then up here can just be storage. I don't need all this. Machines. Good. Wasn't sure how much a clock turn might end up being here. This can stay going down. Cell will be this section. Yeah. Good. And then this. Oh. What is combining here? This is taking so blue fire with the yellow fire. Okay. I think. Oh, I'm being electrified up here. Nice. Okay. And then what is it worth? What is it worth? What is it worth? 3. You are worth 102. Not a whole lot, but still pretty cool. We do edit mode, and I'm going to have a selling spot here. And you're going to be facing downward. You're facing over. Good. Nice. So, wait. Goes into here. Right, silver goes to here, and then comes quick silver and stays up here. Good. Now, what's the other type of silver? 3. The other silver thing is silver, blue fire, and coal. Also fairly easy to work with. Silver, blue fire, and coal. So we have plenty of coal here. So what I might do is, geez, and silver is going to be kind of rare to make. So we don't need a ton of quicksilver. We'll just have this much quicksilver here for later if needed. And I will do, let's do 50-50 on the coal here. So half the time it goes either way, and then we'll have half of this coal produced is going to go into here and be used to make something. Let's see. And then tricky. You don't need this to be here because it seems like electricity is being used to make nonsense often enough that it's not stacking up. So what I can therefore do is you can just go straight to here, and then I could have, what would it be? What is this pulling? Oh, this is pushing, right. Some of the blue flame this way. I don't know how much I'm going to need this for now. So instead, let's delete this section, and we're going to send the blue flame this way. Oh, actually, I can't really do that. Tricky. Yeah, okay, interesting. Where to go here? I need some way to have the blue flame get involved with the silver and the coal. So the coal gets dropped down. Some of it splits into this. Cross conveyors would maybe work. But, okay. Or I could have coal, not coal, blue fire. Or I could have blue fire come in from somewhere else. Like here. That would probably be the easiest spot to do it in. Let's do puller. That pulls blue fire. And then the blue fire goes up, over, down, over. Eventually, I'm just going to restart this whole system. But like, it's useful that I can just pull this over at least. You go up. All right, so up and over, and then, geez, even still, this doesn't really work. Or we can go down? Not really. Okay, I just need to make a new blue fire creator, I guess. That's so slow. Yeah, the amount of blue you need to do so much to make blue fire really work, it feels like. Oh, but that now means that this part is free. So, like, I could go up and around and in, I guess. Around. In. Okay. So some of the coal comes out this way. Wait, where am I having it go to? So then the coal is taken here, let's say. And then hold on. Wall. We can push only the coal. How about that? Let's do a pusher. Pusher that pushes coal. Pushes coal. And then that will mean, and then we can have that stop. This pulls down. We have a wall here. And then this will how do I want to go about this? This pushes coal. This creates silver. So we have silver that should show up here. We have coal that gets pushed and drops down to here. And we need blue fire. Yeah, blue fire to continue down to here. Okay. Okay, maybe. I want some way, and then eventually combiner. That would be the idea, I guess. Combiner. We'll do it here. Need some way to get rid of coal if it becomes too much, which it will. So if I get too much coal, I need to get rid of it. But I can't do it at the top here. Let's try it like that. No, that wouldn't work. I need just one to ever be in at a time. Kind of weird. Push. And then gets sold if you're sitting there. But I wonder if, yeah, this will be kind of the question is we send blue fire in this way. This pushes and then gets sold. But the blue fire will just sit here, bottom. And then ideally, eventually we'll make silver here. Which, what is that waiting for? Is this waiting for blue fire or yellow? It might be yellow fire it needs. Let's check. It should be yellow fire by now, right? It should only take 5 wood burns. So it should be... Oh, it's not burning the wood. That's the problem. Okay, for whatever reason. And that's okay, I guess, because what I can do is I can do... Why is it not burning the wood? It should burn the wood before anything else. Okay, let's try deleting these. Let it turn to coal, and now let's do the disassembler here. Maybe it had to, like... Now it'll burn? No, it doesn't. It's so weird. I don't know what the process is or what the problem is. Combines into wood, then drops, and should burn from the fire, but it's... The problem is... What is the problem? It's supposed to work. This part works. Drops down, turns into coal, then transforms. Yeah. You can spawn wood next to fire and have disassembler next to wood as well. Yeah, could do. I just don't know why it's not working as it is, because this is the same setup I have up here. So consistency would dictate, right? Like it's cool that I could have it more efficient, but the problem isn't efficiency. It's inconsistent operation. It should be turning these into. How could I maybe make it? What I guess, yeah. What I could do is I could have a puller here that pulls coal, and then we'll make this be where stuff is deleted if it's too much, and then this can be where this gets deleted. On this end, can I do the same thing? That's what I've got to kind of do, is I need to pull coal because, yeah, for some reason, the game is just not quite designed right. Close. But on this thing, for whatever reason, it's not. There we go. So now this will make it into coal, and then we'll have an endless supply of the yellow fire here. There. Sends in, gets transformed. Pullers for my designs as well. Good job. Yeah. I mean, I use it as well. It's just, it's not like whether or not it's a good design or anything. It's just that it doesn't work. Anyway, like it doesn't work, but it doesn't make sense that it doesn't work because it works some of the time, right? Like that's kind of what I'm running into. Okay. So this is making fire, yellow fire. What do you mean? Good job. It's so weird. Like obviously I'm using, like, I've always used pullers and pushers. Like, that's not a good job. It's just like a standard practice. Anyway, okay. The issue is like this shouldn't be a thing that I need to do in the first place. Okay. 80,000. Hold on. I guess condescension might not really transfer between language barriers. Okay, but it's easy to take it that way. Okay, 150 copies of this element. Now this one. Any color, there's that option, but I think now we go to here. Go to the next. What are you waiting for, boss? If you have something to ask, then ask. Did my objective. Let's do it. Objective complete. How about numbskull? That doesn't sound very nice. Scatterbrain, goofball, nutcase. Those sounds more like... What kind of book is this? It's called Names to Call Others. Isn't it exactly what we need? I don't think that's the kind of name 3379 had in mind. What did I say about shouting in the break room? Nitwit. And a good morning to you too. Clem is helping me find a name for myself. I'll probably regret getting involved in this nonsense, but it sounds like a choice you should make on your own. Wise words. Besides, I have thought that you, of all wakas, wouldn't mind being called by a number. But Ollie is right. Numbers are for counting, and you can't count a name. You should only count the names I've been called by other wakas over the years. Yes, I've seen them. I've seen some of them in Clem's book. It'd be better if you chose one for yourself too. 8075. What for? 5 numbers from now, I'll be out of here. 5 numbers from now. I did all the tutorials. My work here is done. Time for a very long vacation. I'm just dropping by to pack up the coffee machine. That's goodbye forever. Did you do the one about lock statuses? Nitwit. No shouting in the break room. All right, block statuses. Every time I speak with you three, I end up with more work. Block statuses. I mean, there's, yeah, the electrifying stuff. All right, boss, let's get this over with. What's a vacation? No idea. Sounds like a made-up word. All right. Okay, block statuses. Yeah, sorting by status is something I've seen. I must admit, I did forget about this tutorial. It's kind of weird as well. Like, it seems like some statuses would be... Like, metal would be a status, not... Yeah. My defense, you've already seen block statuses, right, boss? You know those effects that can be applied to element blocks to give them additional properties. Yeah, it's like they applied by things rather than, like, burn it. Yeah, sure. Take this one, for example, the shiny status. Shiny, right. Block metal looks different. That's because it's shiny. Oh. I've seen this unmistakable aura on elements before. Every element block has a small chance to be shiny when it's created. Blocks with the shiny status are worth twice as much money and 10 times as much mana. Since you've already made electricity blocks, you might also have seen electricity or electrified status. Yep. Right. Yeah. This one is applied to blocks with a conductive property when they come in contact with an electricity block. Status can change between up to 5 blocks, so don't go wasting electricity on just 1 or 2. Aura farming, yeah. Electrified blocks are worth double when they're consumed, absorbed, or dissolved by another element. Cool. In recipes or challenges that require one of these interactions, electrified blocks will count as 2 blocks or twice the value. So if you're smart with the way you use the status, you can really speed up production. I suppose, but like having extra money, at least at this point, feels like it's not doing a lot for me, but we'll see. That's what block statuses are, in essence, a way to optimize your factory if you use them wisely. There are many different statuses. Some come from interactions between elements, others are applied by machines. As usual, if you need more detailed information on each status, what do? That's right, you open the compendium and find out on your own. And with that, we are done, finally. Let's go back so I can finally get on vacation. Get on with vacation, shall we? Yeah, sure. Sounds good. You're back. Not for long. I just need to give the foreman an objective, then I'm out. Here you go, boss. 6 different elements with the status electrified in your inventory. Yeah, that should be easy. Never know my new name. You'll never see my secret project. Oh no. Anyway, bye. Yeah, this should be pretty easy. Are they really gone? Don't worry, they'll be back. Of course, they'll miss us too much. Sure. But also, they forgot the coffee machine. All right, so yeah, we already have enough. We can just do this and then elements, and I'm going to go ahead and... There should be a way... Is there not a way to, like, get rid of a bunch at once? But, okay. Put down these things and sell them, and then store these 3, these 4, or I guess that's probably enough, right? Oh. Oh, different. Right, different with electrified. Okay, well, then I'll just put them... Just put these back out there. And I need 6 as well, anyway. Okay. All right. Interesting. So let's do... store... Place... Oh, wait, it's not like that. Store, not this one. It would need to be this one. Will this work? Yep. Store you. And then store another electricity. Okay. You. Store you. And then... Okay. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's just sell a ruby. Okay. What else? Electrified. We could do electrify, not flame. Water. Where's water? I don't really have water stored anywhere, do I? Wait, do I have this one yet? Silver? No, right, because quicksilver is different from silver. Yeah, right. Good. Now, electricity. And I need, just check here. I'm kind of curious. Okay. Okay. Oh, and then machines. It looks like this is not transporting. Why did I do it this way? Here. This goes this way and then down into this system. Which then goes, okay, this goes to here. Oh, right. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take elements. Oh, I don't need to bear there. Anyway. I'm gonna put you over here because I needed you for production of something here. Let's see if this works. So coal. It doesn't combine. Perfect. Yeah. And now we just do a block here and then, or no, I'll do what do you make? Gold maybe? Elements. Gold. It is. Yeah, it's fine. Step. All metallic. Oh, I have one more to make. Yeah, now we can do water. Unless, I'm just curious. It's kind of bluish. I don't know what that stuff is, really. Wouldn't understand it. Well, I'll electrify some water, essentially. If I electrify water, is what you combine with going to turn into anything? No. Interesting. Anyway, we need to find some water that is not as fizzy water. This. Honestly, no, I should just put it next to water that I'm spawning. Machines. I'll be chicken legs. Welcome. Welcome. Spawn some water in here, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Because they did say I should generally be mass producing them, but I'm just trying to make individual thing, get the next mission. My objective is complete. Yeah, I've been expanding my factory quite a lot here. 3379, I've done it. Of course, I'll always believe in you. Have you watched this, Puppy Chicken Legs? I'm not sure if you were around for the last one. I've played this game once so far, so it's been a few days. What did you do? I upgraded my universal gizmo. It can now generate names for anyone and anything. I'll have to find the perfect one for you. Oh, right, yeah, the universal. Prepare to be amazed. Your new name will be Null Reference Exception. Maybe Null for short? It even found a middle name. Technology is amazing. But it's too bad. I already thought of a name. Really? Go on then. Don't keep me waiting. I'd like to be called Nico. They who count things. Nico, eh? I like it. Yay, thank you. I wish 8075 was here so I could tell them. Used to see them hovering around in the factory pretending to work, but no sight of them lately. I think they might really be gone. Ollie, Nico, I've had a breakthrough. Of course, I always believed in you. How did you know about my new name? We're getting so many different characters. The universe told me. We stayed in touch. Great name, by the way. Unique elements. I think they might be related to legendary blocks. Okay, another new set of elements. I've already heard about unique elements. Those blocks you can only make one copy of. And that might be the last step before legendary. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. There you go, Foreman. I've unlocked unique elements in the compendium. We'll need them to discover. We'll need to discover them at once. Okay. Was that your secret project? Nope. It's very close. As soon as the Foreman completes the objective, I'll reveal everything. Nice. New objective. What if we discover a legendary block and W8075 isn't back yet? They never believed in them anyway. The unbelievers shall come back. It's been foretold. Foretold? Where? By whom? I've said too much. Dramatic exit. Holy cow. How did you do that? Yeah, these. I think the dialogue is extending a little bit past its time. Perks of being a pal with the universe, I suppose. Well then, I must go tell my new name to Department of Statistics. Nice. Bye, Ollie. Bye, Foreman. And lastly, Ollie. Dramatic exit. Nice. Okay. The universe, you and I should grab a bite sometime. All right, back to you. All right. Yeah, it's getting to be a lot of conversations. We have so many characters now. When it's just one character, it's really easy to just have like a few lines and it's funny, but this is insane. Anyway, we do have, let's see, I have so much going. What was my goal now again? What's my goal now? It is that I have a new set of elements again. So we've found raw elements into basic elements, into refined elements. We found some exotic elements and one unique element. 9 antimatter blocks in a 3x3 square. Antimatter, yeah, I didn't make a system for that yet. I just have the one sitting somewhere. Somewhere. Where did I put that? That one. Okay. What is antimatter made from? Antimatter is light, dark, and entropy. That's not too bad. Light, dark, and entropy. That's really not too bad at all. So let's take a system that produces each. Where was dark? Where was dark and light? Light is here, dark is here. Okay, so we'll have them run oh right, and I need to use this to make it as well. Okay. Okay. So how do I want to go about this? We will do maybe we can take some entropy from somewhere that's just being mass produced and use it or yeah, we'll take one of our systems. This is a system, right? This is a system that produces just that. One, we take cloning of the machine. Give me this portion of this. And your goal, I really like, it should be the case that when I click on this, it builds the ones that I don't have already in there, because that's how these systems ought to work. I think I mentioned it before and was kind of brushed aside as like a, well, no, it's blocked. It's like, yeah, it's blocked, but no, it's not. Like, yeah, of course it's blocked. Like, what? Obviously, we should be able to place, if it's matching, right? Anyway, okay, take this. So how about we do like, yeah, we'll do something like this. So maybe a way that I could do it, though, if I'm going to set up this sort of a design, is I could just clone this portion and then reverse it. Flip this with that. And that allows me to put you here. That way it's at least easier to mass produce. Okay, one. Delete this one. All right, the conveyor will flip it this way. And then sell this way. So you fall, transform, go to here, get taken in. Now we do, we'll make a few of this system. This should be fine, like this. And now I do, okay, that makes a bunch of entropy. This makes a bunch of time, actually. So what I'd like to do is have the entropy instead of the time. I don't think I need time for this process, do I? Make light and dark. Entropy comes in and combines with air and fire on this side. Okay, so yeah, we'll have entropy. So delete the walls and the ends. So all in on entropy like this. And we'll do a 50-50 kind of conveyor there. This side heading this way, this side heading that way. To make, or maybe it'd be better to just have it all. Yeah, actually no. Let's have them all go like this, and we'll have, yeah, we'll have a 50-50 here. Sending this one into you and this one into you. And then, okay, copy. Let's see if this makes sense. We need to take... This is light. Okay. So this portion, I think, is the light production. And I'm going to flip it with T. And we'll say, like, is it like this? Okay, what is this doing? That's where the entropy comes in. Okay, so we can delete that top part. That's fine. So I believe this would work. Let's say like this. Oh, but I want, actually, no, I want the entropy to, it could drop down, maybe this then, and land there. See, like, I can't place it here, even though it's just like this little nothing kind of stopping right now. I'd like to be able to just place it, like, that's, of course, the thing that should happen. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sell this, and I'm gonna have to go grab the thing again, right? Like, that shouldn't be the case. Let's take clone, and I want this portion of you. Like so. And then flip with, or no, T to flip. And we do, let's do like this. I'll do like this. And then sell, I don't need this upper portion, delete this part. And then we just do like that. Okay. So this creates, so this drops one entropy down into here, combines with these two, sends forward into here. We create another air, and we create whatever this combines into to go there, which then sends forward into being light. Now, darkness will be basically the same thing. Clone. Darkness is, I did it on the flip side, right? So there's light here and dark here. Where is dark, actually? Darkness, darkness, darkness. I actually don't see where darkness is, I don't think. I must have deleted it and replaced it with time or something. Yeah, I did. I'm sure I did. So let's just take, let's see. Wait, where's my system here? Clone. We'll clone all of this just a little bit below, like so. Because I'm pretty sure it's like it's a mirror concept. So like this. And then, let's see. So to create dark, 3. Darkness is darkness, darkness, darkness. So yellow fire, no. Gold, no. Maybe it's one of these, or maybe it's one of these. Electricity, light, dark there. Darkness is, oh, darkness with magic. Oh. Okay, interesting. I forgot that was a part of this. So magic. How convoluted is magic to make? Magic is simple enough, I think. But that can't be right. Oh, wow, darkness is way more, okay, interesting. So we need to do clone, and we'll take, oh, at first I have to delete the stuff that's there because I'm never gonna stop, like, it's so silly. It's just such a silly way. Anyway, put this together, but we do clone, which will take, we'll take this. That's fine. And you will go, I think, here, so that I can do this, which sends that, combines with these two, sends this forward, which this creates some middle material. This sends in coal, it looks like. I can delete this section. This sends in coal. What's combined here sends into here. And then let's check, what's this system look like? So yeah, the first thing made here is magic. This is made by the falling inertia stuff with fire and air makes magic. Magic is then sent forward to combine with coal and whatever's oil, which is made over here. Okay, clone. Oh my goodness, actually. This takes time. This takes time. Okay. Okay. So this part, pull it over to here. Yeah, this is actually quite a lot more, yeah, complicated. Wait. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. What happens here? So that creates wood, right? Wait, hold on. What's happening here? Let's look. Wood, 2-time. Right. Wood, 2-time, and oil. Or and earth. Okay. Wood, 2-time, and earth. Interesting. Did I already place it down or no? No. Which needs to feed in wood, 2-time, and earth, which needs to feed in. Actually, maybe okay, this is all that I necessarily need. What void does? 2 times 2. Void acts as 2 times, I guess. Void. Replace any other concept block in a recipe, but you still need to at least one of the original block. Void block will have the same effect on the recipe. Okay. Any other concept block in the recipe, but you still need at least one of the original block. Okay, so I could place void in there once I have. So okay. Let's take store. Oh, I don't need these anymore. Sell. Okay. Store U antimatter. So antimatter, which can be used to produce. Well, even if I don't need 2-time, like it wouldn't be too difficult to make 2-time. I don't see the point in. Maybe it's useful. I guess it's useful. Okay. Let's see. So where am I going now? I'll keep this stored, but I really don't think I need. I mean, time's not that hard to make. But it'd be easier to make half of it, I guess. I don't know, like that much easier, but maybe. Okay. Where am I going now? So, right, get back to this. I need this system, which produces, which is used to produce. What? Not this system, is it? No, it's this system. This system, which is used to produce the oil. Okay, oil. Now you, where am I going here? Gosh dang. Okay. You need to make, yeah, you make it and you spit it out here, which I can then deliver in there. Is this right? Okay. So you send in and go here. That goes there. Well, no, I don't. Okay. You send in and go here. Yes. Now combiner goes then here. Let's try this. So now the only thing needed is time, which time, the best way of getting that would be to take, I guess from this, these systems are really not too bad now. We would do clone this. This is my time system. Let's say right here. And then I'm going to delete, we go to machines. I need to delete these. We're going to get a puller here that focuses on time. And I delete these two. And honestly, like that's basically enough. The pull happens there. And then I just need to go there, there, there. That's right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Hold on. Yeah. Wait, no. What am I making here? Gosh dang it. This creates wood. Geez. This creates wood. Yeah, we need time and the extra. Yeah, this will make 2-time and then earth. And so if I wanted to, all I would need to do is, I guess, find a way to get more time in there. It's time. But yeah, I don't need 2 times, so maybe I try putting antimatter. So let's, okay, so what I could do there, okay. What I could do there is delete this one. We build antimatter here. Or no, I guess. And then you will produce air, I guess. So now we have wood. We have air that turns into void. Oh, nope. Don't do that. Hold on. Elements, cell. Nope. What does not combine with earth? Let's hope water doesn't. Nope. Let's hope that fire doesn't. It's got to be fire at that point. Earth, water, fire, fire and earth. These not combined. Oop. Yeah, you'll change when you have time. Come on. Okay, everything combines. Okay. What's a thing that I can put in here that won't just combine it? I guess what I need to do is need to reorder this or something. Cell. Hold on. I need you. Wait, will antimatter change you? It will. So I need to somehow. Maybe it needs to be timing. Like if I do like this, like now maybe it'll just never. Oh, okay. That is annoying. Right. That doesn't work for a system for time. It needs to have more. Okay, let's clone this system and move it over here, I would say. And then I'm going to sell this system. And I'm going to sell the elements involved outside of that one. And you can just have a wall here. Oops. Let's have a wall here, like I said. And then elements sell. What is this? Oh, those are combining. Okay. Then now this will fall here. And then I'm going to delete polar cell, delete the polar. And then I'll instead have a pusher like this. And the pusher will focus on time. And then we can just do conveyor to there. You going up and you going over and you going up. Good. Except not you. Oops. Element cell you. Good. Now this all becomes oil. The oil then goes down and into there. Combine with the time and then creates darkness. Right? Yes. Okay. Darkness. Now why did I want to make darkness again? Okay. 3. Need timing, yeah. Make antimatter, darkness, and light, and entropy. Okay. So now, oh, right. So that shouldn't be too challenging, maybe, sort of. So machines, conveyor. So we have now our way of producing dark and our way of producing light. And we need a way of producing, where are you? This stuff down here. The most painful of it all, which takes blue fire, right? Or 2 different energy combiners. Is there a different type of energy I could use? Actually, light. Blue fire. Hold on. Let's look. Can I search based on being energy somehow? Oh, I can. Ah, this is good. Okay, plasma, steam. Wait a second. Steam, yellow fire. That seems simpler. Also plasma. I don't know if I have plasma close enough, I would even use that. Even though it's worth more. Who cares, right? Where's my plasma? No, plasma's down here. It's very locked in. So no, we would do yellow fire though. This polar takes, wait, hold, does this polar take yellow fire or blue fire? What I could do here is I could just have this polar take yellow fire, and then we can transfer all the yellow fire up here, I suppose. Or maybe I'll just make a new system. Either way is fine. There's a lot that I can take from here, though. Like each one of these can be a yellow fire taker, so it feels pretty good about that. Polar, delete, rotate, yellow fire. Okay, and then clone. Well, no, first I have to sell polars associated with each of these and turn them all into copy this one, yellow fire polars there. Now taking from yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Taking from the yellow fire spots. One there, one there, one there, and here. Okay. There. And we have a ton of yellow fire that will come up. Now, where do I actually want it to go, though? So the yellow fire needs to, yeah, it needs to get involved over here somewhere. And then it can be combined here and transferred down. So let's see, and then let's do this. So, is this right? What am I actually trying to make? Wait, hold on. No, it's not right. 3. I'm trying to make this antimatter. Antimatter requires light, darkness, entropy. So yellow fire is fine as being one of them. Light would also be fine to be one of them, I suppose. So what I could do, for example, would be like this. And then half of it comes down and gets involved here, I think. This, which is entropy. Entropy is just 2, so that's simple enough. Sell this set, conveyor up, combiner over, and then entropy. We get light, we get dark, we get entropy, creates antimatter. Yeah, need 2 entropy. But again, I could have void take care of that. What's happening here? These are not, right, these are not being stopped. Stop you there. And you're all kinds of wrong. What's happening with you? Elements, cell. Okay. And you should be time. I want you to be time. But, oh, it's because of this. Cell this one. Elements, cell these 2. Now this will only push time, which then goes over here and lands there. The void will act as 1, and okay, I could have. Sorry, don't we also need? Shouldn't this have been here in the first place? Oh, because I wanted it to drop in, I guess. Yeah, I don't need to do that. You wait until you turn to time. You go into here. This supplies us with oil. The oil comes down into here. This supplies us with darkness. Darkness waits here. Then we get supplied with. Oh, right. How to think about this? Steam is piling up here because I still have to deal with this not turning into time fast enough. I suppose I don't actually know. Hold on. Whoa. How do I normally solve for this with time machines? It pulls when it turns into time, but it needs to. I guess it just needs to have storage. So that it might actually work to just have a pusher and a puller. Hold on. So we do, let's see, elements, no, machines. We do puller here, and this pulls time. And we change this pusher into a pusher that pushes specifically, is it ether? And then elements sell these. And then machines sell this one. It's sent over and it waits. You come in, it's sent over and you wait. You come in, come on, change it to time. Yes. Okay, let's see it. Time. Okay, not quite. Think about that. Okay. Ah, 2 got changed. Perfect. Okay. Will this actually work? But now a new problem. This... What is happening here? Hold on. Lava. Let's go with... Oh, it's changing it to lava because it can still combine into this. It's not taking up the place of what I want it to take up the place of. Go to elements and cell. Yeah, I don't understand why I would want void to do this process. Okay, well now it's working though, so maybe it's fine. Okay. All that for one time. Like, yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. No, let's store this. It'd be better to just do it this way. Okay, so machines, there. This way. Elements will sell these ones. Oh. That. Elements sell these ones. Okay. Yeah, that's no good. So now sell also machines, sell this one. And then, yeah, I need to sell all this junk in here. None of this is what I wanted. Sell, it's, yeah. I could see it working for certain things eventually, but... One time machine is enough to create 2 time for this process quite easily. It just takes a long time to process this part. Honestly, it might be pretty spot on with what I want. We'll see. It also might get overloaded with entropy, I'm not sure. Whatever it is. Not entropy. What's the term for that? I should keep saying the other one. Ether. Okay. Anyway, yeah, actually this does seem like it's pretty much keeping up how I want it to with 2 time. Okay. Just barely. Just barely, though. Maybe not even. Yeah, not quite. Elements-wise, yeah, we'll sell these. We'll sell this. And then let it kind of catch up. But timing-wise, it needs a little bit more space. That will turn into time in time, I think. It's just that it'll load up here too much. I guess then what I could do is I could have a selling process for time. Maybe that's actually, that might even work. I could have a selling process for time where if I have excess time, maybe. That's not enough excess time though. Oh, you know, no, it'd be better, though. It would be some of this. Some of this. We could have it here. That'd be a little better. Okay. Wait, what? What's happening? What are you? All right. Mental mathing out? Yeah. Anyway. You don't need oil for this? Oil for what? Oil for this. Need oil for, hold on. Antimatter, light and dark. Dark. I need dark. Unless, do I have a new black option besides... Does this count as black? Oh, I guess void counts as black. Better black block. Yeah, fair enough. Interesting. Well, I'll adjust it later when I have, because I had to use oil to make it in the first place. So that's why I built it that way. But either way, I mean, we've got plenty made. Anyway. Okay. So I should now be combining 2 light blocks, right? Hold on. Light and yellow fire. What am I trying to make again? I'm trying to make entropy, which can be made by making 2 energy blocks. Yellow fire is energy. Light is not energy. I figured it would be. I mean, actually, I didn't just figure it would be. Of course it should be, right? Okay, well, fair enough. Let's delete this one and have it only go that way. And then I'll delete this section. And I'll delete the elements there. Cell. Okay, so what else counts as energy? Steam? Are you steam? You are steam. Maybe it should be. I guess, like, logically it is, but for the sake of the game's progression, it's not type of deal. But that is a little tricky. Okay, light, entropy. So entropy requires 2 energy sources. I think steam counts as 1. So I will... Yeah, I'll just send some steam in. It's honestly not too complicated to do. Not at all. Just take this, and we will let's do 2 of them. Okay. Steam starts pouring out. All right, but I need 2 entropy, which is a bit of a bother. Yeah, antimatter sucks for this. I mean, there's got to be a way to use it super effectively, but it just wants to combine with everything around it. Like, Void will combine with anything it can theoretically combine with, which means if you've got a Void here and Earth here, it'll just turn into fire or whatever it takes to combine with the Earth and not do the whole process. So, so that's tricky. I don't know if I want to use it here, because maybe there's something you can combine with darkness that could be, and besides entropy, that could cause me problems. Let's see. But okay. What do I want here? We'll do a 50-50, I guess, here. And what we can send up, we'll do like this. Delete that one. I'll delete this one. And then what we send down will go like this and then up. And then I can do elements cell this one. And now this will make entropy there. And they'll make entropy here. And this should be fast enough, I think, to just constantly have entropy there eventually. And if not, I could break off the system into 2 similarly and have more entropy going in. But it's not bad. It's a little slow. Not too bad. Catches up. Or at least it keeps up well enough, I guess. Okay. Like, for example, I wonder, it maybe doesn't keep up. Like if I were to take a little bit of entropy from down here, let's see, elements, empty, you. But I think, yeah, in the perfect system, there's got to be some way to use antimatter where it actually works. Like, if you could figure out exactly which blocks don't combine with anything besides one specific thing, then antimatter becomes really powerful. Let's throw this in and just see. I mean, I feel like it'll, once it has a set, maybe it'll keep going. Well, no, it can go faster than I'm doing it then. Okay, so what I need is more combining here, really. Okay. So then what I would do to make that happen is, but then I'm gonna need more yellow fire at that point. But edit mode, we do clone, and we're gonna clone this set. I'm going to, I think, rotate like this would work, so that I can send some here. And we would do up, clone, combiner going this way, and then that goes into this, which goes into that, which goes up, and then this one instead just only goes up. See if this works. Steam. Ooh, wait. Wall has to go here so you don't fly. Elements, cell that one. Okay. Steam lands there, combines with that, sends into here. Okay, good. Entropy on this side, entropy on that side. This is full up though. Ooh, okay. How much are you worth, I wonder, antimatter? Because now I can mass produce you forever. Antimatter is worth 162. Not bad. Not bad. Definitely on the highest end of the things I've found so far. It's really complicated to make, so, but can pretty easily make it into a ton of cash. Assembler. I'll have one here, I guess. Okay. So now, elements. I'm supposed to have 9 of it in a little spot. Hold on. It wants me to have, I think it's 9 of it in like a square. Does antimatter, let me check the antimatter stats. Weightless. Okay, so let's do, makes sense. We'll just put you in like a little, a little box. I don't know why it wants me to do this. I guess just to have enough of them, but why not just have that many in my inventory or something? Here, here, there you go. Pink. That's why. Black hole store. Now, what does a black hole do? It's worth nothing, of course. Gosh dang it. All right. This block can only be made once. You can only make another one if the first copy is transformed, destroyed, or removed. Legend has it. Oh, no, it's a unique element. It's not a legendary. Legend has it that unique blocks can be made into something truly special. Any element that comes into contact with this block will be absorbed. Machines can't be placed near this block. Okay. Interesting. Absorb 300 blocks. Okay, sure. Let's do that. I mean, I probably have all kinds of really cheap junk blocks. What's happening here? What is happening here? Let's see. This is supposed to, oh, this isn't supposed to have any time in it. Sell. I wonder why it does have time in it, actually. It couldn't keep up with production. Oh, no, it's because it stopped production here. Right. Now it should never have to, because this should go to here and just be used forever. Okay, that's fine. All right, quest done. True. Oh, no person there to have a snarky remark. Ollie, we might have started a trend. Other Wakas at the Department of Statistics are naming themselves too. Same thing in research and development. And the news of Clem's project has spread too. Excitement over legendary blocks is at an all-time high. Well done. Now everyone will be disappointed when this thing inevitably fails. 8075, you're back. Yippee! I knew you wouldn't abandon us. All right, settle down. Still, the same old grouch, I see. What made you come back? There simply is nowhere to go. Everything is either a factory or an endless void. An infinite universe entirely dedicated to work. Depressing, if you ask me. What do you want us to do besides work? I don't know. Anything? I tried to change my mind by reading, but all our stories are about work. A Tale of Two Offices, the manager of the ring, working beauty. Even our sports are about work. What does competitive spreadsheets have to do with... Oh, I see. So there, I'm back, out of spite. Aha, I spot a liar. Can't hide from me, W8075. I read you like a book. Stop it. I've seen what you do to books. Tell us the real reason you're back. Fine, I want to see your secret project. There, you got me. I'm intrigued. I knew it. One of us. One of us. Who are you and what did you do with W8075? All right, tell us now before I decide to go back to life as a hermit. As you know, I've been repurposing the archives as something else entirely. Well, gentle Wakas, allow me to announce the grand opening of the Department of Prophecies. Competitive spreadsheets, exciting. The what now? The what now? Well, I was stuck in the archives. I found a bunch of most intriguing documents. I wasn't able to decipher them, but I believe they foretell the discovery of the legendary blocks. So I made sure to keep them for last in my meal plan. Fortunately, they remain untouched. That's it, a pile of incomprehensible old papers. Don't discount them just because they're a bit cryptic. You know, I've often been called cryptic myself, on account that I'm weird and every photo of me is blurry. That's a cryptid. Anyway, I'm sure they depict exactly how to turn unique blocks into legendary blocks, and if someone is capable of interpreting them, it's the foreman. So behold, the most important objective we've given so far. Discover a legendary block. Go, foreman, you can do it. I'll see you at the Department of Prophecies, Truth Seekers. Let's go, Nico. I want to be there when the foreman discovers a legendary block. Every photo is blurry. That's, yeah, right. You really think you can do it, boss? Yeah, the vampires or something. Fine, just this once, I'll allow myself to be hopeful. Alistair. And another question. Who's Nico? Right, they maybe weren't there for that introduction. Okay, so we have successfully made it to a spot where I've got a decent system going, although it's, you know, it's kind of breaking on itself here and there, like element-wise. All of this time has got to go because we've got to have we can't have time involved in this system of darkness and light, but outside of that, you know, it's pretty successful. Also, I'm just gonna delete all that just in case. So this should be going here and then sending up and combining in, and ideally that will happen. Let's see if we can make it happen. Over here, this is becoming time and successfully transporting into oil, which is then combined with coal along with magic to produce what we need. So this is all going just fine. I don't know if I'm creating enough mana to continue making magic forever though. So I probably do need to build up systems that just produce things all the time so I can keep up a bit better. But not too bad. It's just we're kind of slowly climbing down. In order to do that, you know, I could grab some system that just makes me money, like maybe this system here, which just mass produces coal. Or maybe a better money system would be like the ruby system here, something like that, so we can just get our mana going higher, because right now it is plummeting. I don't know exactly what I want to do with that. And then I've got sand and time coming in together here and just being sold endlessly. Okay. And I was able to make antimatter, which antimatter I think is going to add a nice wrinkle to the whole system, where I should be able to combine it, like use it to create systems a bit simpler. Like oil, for example, is kind of a pain to make, but I could use antimatter to make that simpler if I can figure out how to organize it all. Or something like... well, I'm sure there's another one. What do I need 2 things for? There's not a lot of things I need 2 for, but anything I need 2 for, I could have entropy make part of it. I don't know. Time is not too bad to use here, but either way. But I think I will leave this one off because I do have... I'm going to have over 100,000 coins. I have a pretty interesting system going. We're basically just down to trying to discover legendary blocks at this point and then seeing what's after that. But legendary blocks has been pushed for us since the beginning. So it should be interesting. If you want to see that, stick around, follow, subscribe, that sort of thing. I will be getting there very close. I know next time we'll get legendary blocks and be able to fully explore what they do as well. So that should be interesting. All right. But I do have... I might stream later today as well. Maybe not the same game, maybe a different one. Maybe we'll continue this game. We'll see. But I appreciate you coming around. All right. Later on, YouTube. See you next time. Anyone else stick around for just a bit longer? All right. YouTube. See you next time. Boom. All right.